Whether it's for fashion, sports, cooking, or even getting updated on current events, we love magazines because they're informational, fun, and easy to read. There are business magazines too, but never one that focused on direct selling and home-based businesses, or even better yet, your company, until now. What if ViSalus was featured in a high-quality magazine available on newsstands nationwide? A magazine that was created to be a support tool for the unique demands of independent business owners worldwide. Success from Home is that magazine. Each issue spotlights a single company, exposing readers to its rich history, exciting future, and the many men and women responsible for its success. Also included is insightful commentary from renowned experts like Robert Kiyosaki, John C. Maxwell, Paul Zane Pilzer, and one of the last interviews with legendary coach John Wooden. It provides the reader the information and insight they need to know why ViSalus and the Body by Vi Challenge are sweeping the nation. It's a proven model with proven results to help increase your business like you've never seen. The third-party credibility that the Success from Home magazine offers your business is incredible. Nothing can compare with the single message your issue delivers. It's a beautifully designed, professional publication with no expense spared. For a powerful way to share the ViSalus story and highlight the benefits of the Body by Vi Challenge opportunity, pick up your copies of Success from Home today.
Start spreading the news.
I present to you the September issue of Success from Home magazine. Now, I want to share with every single one of you the significance of this. Not only is this was a huge opportunity that was presented by our partners, the folks at Success from Home, to be a part of the September issue, which is, by the way, one of the very most important months in network marketing in terms of timing and so forth. I mean, it's the beginning of the end-of-year run, and we debut in that September issue. Not only will all of your friends and family be able to find this magazine on the newsstands, and you can go to them and say, go to Barnes & Nobles or go to Borders and grab the magazine and meet my friends and meet the celebrities that are in it, the people who are featured stories. And if you can, actually, those of you who are featured, do you mind just standing up? Those of you who are featured in the magazine, do you mind standing up real quick here? All the ambassadors that were featured, you could stand up. Now, one of the things that I'm most proud of is these are the celebrities of our company. These are the people, you guys can sit, thank you. These are the people who have helped build the field in your local markets. These are the people that when we have our September early debut parties happening next week and thereof, that you can send your friends and your family to meet. And one of the things that I would absolutely recommend for those of you who are wondering, about the value of this is make sure you get the people who are featured, those people who just stood up, to sign your copy before you leave here this weekend. Not only as a memento, but to say you were there at our first ever magazine launch. This won't be our last. I promise you that. This is going to put ViSalus on the map. Many of you know I've been a part of a lot of PR-related activities. I've been on Donnie Deutsch. I've been on this show and that show. In fact, I'll be on MSNBC talking about this magazine later this month. And I will tell you this. This is the most important piece of PR that I've ever been a part of. This is the most valuable tool that you can use to build your business. And I'll tell you why. From my perspective, it's because in it embodies everything about the ViSalus culture, from our community cause to how we help children in need, to our cruises, our BMW program, the lifestyles of our leaders, the mission of our leaders, the fun that we have, the Body by Vi program, our scientific backing and our products, our relationship with Blythe. I mean, if you have a person doing due diligence on doing business with you in ViSalus, this is the tool that you need to send them to. And I promise you this, after a person reads the tool or puts the DVD in, which is a brand new DVD that we've just released, I promise you after someone does that, they're going to have all the information they need to join you as a business partner. Think about that. What's a business partner worth? What's 2 business partners worth? What's 3 business partners worth? And so forth. You know, they're the most valuable assets. Your team is your most valuable assets. This team is the most valuable asset that ViSalus has. And so I strongly urge you to take advantage of this early debut of the September issue. We're just in the first half of July here, and we're already debuting the September issue, which means you get it early. And I'll share with you, when Stuart, the founder of Success, came to us and said that he had an opportunity for us to be in the September issue, my first response was, we have a big event coming up. We can't afford the bandwidth to do that. And so I do want to acknowledge all the hard work that went into this from our marketing department, from John Lawn in particular, that went through every single word and made this his life to make sure that every article embodied the company that you've come to experience here. I mean, isn't it very hard to describe what you've experienced so far? Right? Isn't it hard to put that into words, what ViSalus is, all the things that it represents, the testimonies, the stories, the experiences, the fun, the vacations, right? You know, the prosperity, the life, the health. That's the most difficult thing that you can ever communicate. It takes many of us who have been here since the beginning, we still have to master the art of communicating what ViSalus is. Now you no longer have to. You hand them the magazine, and you say, I'm a part of one of the fastest growing companies in the nation right now, and you need to read this, and you need to come to my debut party where you can meet Jake Trzynski or Mike Craig or Kyle Passetti or Brian Belleville or Tony and Rhonda or Pete Bunting or Rich Paula. You can meet them and hear firsthand from the celebrities in the magazine what this business is all about. Now, do you think that'll be easy to get your friends and family to come out to? Well, that's what's going to be happening as we unveil our debut parties across the nation and we put ViSalus on the map. That's what's going to be happening. Now, I've been to a lot of debut parties. I've been to Vogue magazine's debut parties. I've been to all these parties. And my vision is to bring that same level of energy and excitement and fun and walking the red carpet and experiencing what ViSalus is all about in every marketplace across the nation. So far, we have over 17 people committed to having debut parties within the next 10 days. Later on throughout this event, we're going to ask you to make sure that you either get to one or you figure out how to put one on the map. Remember what I told you there. You're either going to get to one or figure out how to put one on the map. Most importantly, you're going to make sure you give this to every single one of your friends and family. I will personally be sending a copy of this magazine out to hundreds of my contacts, proudly showing them what ViSalus has been up to and the level of accomplishment that we've been able to create in just a short period of time. I mean, a year ago, we went from the inception of Body by Vi to a year later, we're on the cover of this magazine, the greatest tool that you can have. As you'll hear from all of us, this right here marks the beginning of ViSalus being on the map here. This right here is the beginning. All the people in the room, standing room only back there, as you guys can see, next year, because of this magazine, we're going to put this magazine in millions of people's hands between now and when we're in the next one. And I promise you this, they'll need to be stadiums to fit the energy and the amount of people that ViSalus will be making an impact on. Look around you. Look around you. There is not enough space in Orlando to fit the amount of people that are going to be impacted by this tool. So how does that happen? How does that happen? Starts with you writing down a number, Like I said, you heard me. I'm going to be mailing these to friends, family members, business colleagues, all across the nation, as will all of our leaders. So it starts with you writing down a number. How many people are on your list that you're going to mail this to? That you're going to send a little note and say, guess what? I found something special. I'm on the ground floor of a major opportunity, and I'm sending you this magazine before it hits newsstands, early, so that way you can experience the company that I found in Orlando. That's your opportunity right now. And for those of you who have a marketplace that's in action right now, you're going to get as many of these as you can into the hands of your people. I don't care if you got to go door to door, house to house, interrupt your friends at their bar mitzvahs, weddings, family parties, birthdays, and say, I have an early copy of the September issue from Success from Home, and I'm here to drop it off to you. And this will do all the selling you need. This will do all the work you need. Now, there's a catch. Did that sound too good to be true? Okay, it is. There's only a few of these in-house. There's only a few of these. Why? Because it hasn't hit the newsstands yet. So the only way you'll have this in your hands before it hits the newsstands is if you buy it here in the event. Now, all of you in your folders and back offices and or in the sales counters over there, you can purchase the magazines there. So don't jump out of your seats and go run to them yet, because we're not ready to even take the orders as of yet. But I will tell you this. There's less than 20,000 of them that are available pre-release. And then there'll be hundreds of thousands of them available after the September issue. But as an entrepreneur, we want what's called first mover advantage, right? We want to get these into the hands of our prospects before everyone else does, right? So you want to take action here today. Take advantage of that first mover advantage. Make sure that you load up on enough of these to mail them out to every one of your prospects, and to get every one of your prospects to your debut party that'll be occurring sometime this month. And those parties are going to be fun parties, rock star parties. They're not going to just be, boring, hey, let's all get together. These are going to be magazine, Success from Home, September issue debut parties. That's going to be a lot of fun. Myself, the founders, the leadership team, the people who are featured, are all committed to going to various debut parties so we can meet your best quality prospects, your best friends, your best family members, and you could proudly say you were a part of the launch of the September issue. Take advantage of this opportunity. I'll tell you, I've been a part of, like I said, a lot of PR. I've been in Men's Health. I've done this magazine, done that magazine. I've never been a part of a magazine more important and more valuable than this one right here, or anything. Not Donnie Deutsch, not any of the shows you guys have seen me on, not Fox. Nothing is as important as the millions of copies of this very magazine that'll be handed out in every marketplace across the nation. This is it, guys. This is it.